Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of your women. That is good. That is good.
Hello, this is Forces of Destruction with the 4th battle report. Sorry for the delay. I had a lot of things coming up, but finally got to it. Gonna fight Skaven again. I did switch my list up quite a bit, but I'll get to that when I show my army list. I've been trying to just kind of tinker with the 2400 point system, and I'm not very happy with this list at all, but I'll show you the battle report. The Skaven line here, it's pretty much standard Skaven. Got the Doom Wheel over on the other picture, and then he's got a set of clan rats here. He's got his Grey Seer on the left, the Grey Seer and the BSBs in there, Warp Fire Thrower. He's got the big unit of slaves. He's got the Storm Vermin upgraded with Queek the Head Taker. And he's got 5 of the Skirmishers, big unit of Plague Monks. They're not 10 across though. And then another 5 of the Skirmishers and the Hell Pit with the Lightning Cannon in the back. Now my list, I decided to try to go with a cheap general war boss, goblin war boss. Got a unit of Night Goblins there, and I ended up deployed very odd. I have the Flame Banner on my Black Orc, so when he finally put his Hell Pit down, I'd already put my Savage Orcs down, so I ended up very heavy on the right hand side. I was going to try to sweep around. You'll see in the report how effective that is. There's my Black Orcs, the Flame Banner, Savage Orc, Biggins. No Shaman in there, no Shrunken Head. And they got the 6 trolls. I got my Battle Standard Bearer on a gigantic spider. Got my general behind them in the bunker. 40 Night Goblins there, a Mangler Squig, a Chariot, Pump Wagon, Mangler Squig, and a Wolf Chariot, which his Doom Wheel is right across from them. I end up getting first turn here, which is rare for me. I hardly ever do that. So I move up as far as I can on the right, trying to just kind of start angling. So I'm going to move around the table, move my bunker unit up, my trolls. I don't believe this phase I had any animosity issues. It was just a side view. I'm trying to. It looked more aggressive when I moved them up, but as you can see, I'm just kind of angling around. That Doom Wheel across from all my chariots and whatnot kind of bothers me. So I believe I target it with my bolt throwers and various things this turn, and I do a wound to it, and he fails his check, so he goes out of control and goes off the back of the board. So I was very happy about that. His turn, he moves up and moves his rat dart up there on the left, moves everything up pretty quickly, held back a little bit with his Storm Vermin. He's just got his general in there, trying to use that command radius. So the Hell Pit obviously moves. It's looking pretty good for me right now. I'm pretty happy with the deployment. Other than all my strength is on the right, but if I can get them quickly over to the left, hold them up with my trolls. I'm pretty sure that Storm Vermin unit has a Flame Banner in it. I'm going to try to whittle that down. Here's just another view of the right hand side. I got a nice charge there with my Black Orc. Should be able to get him into the side of that Hell Pit and take care of it quickly, is what was my hope there. Get it out of the game. So then go to I believe this is just some magic phase here that we're looking at. I'm just excited about getting that charge off with my Black Orcs. Took a couple pictures of it. No, magic. He does do I believe a skitter leap, moves his engineer up to the far left side of my lines, and Doom rockets. It nails those Night Goblins. Strength 5 pie plate template. That's alright, because those are my Night Goblins that they don't have any. I think they have 1 or 2 fanatics in there. 2, I believe. I have 2 fanatics in each unit. There's his engineer right there. I think he kind of forgot that I took a pump wagon this time, because once that Mangler Squig moves, the pump wagon, I have to line it up. I was actually surprised that there was any night goblins left alive at all, other than the 2 that didn't touch. But they held. That's fine. I get my be able to launch my fanatic. On the other side, that engineer actually was really strange. Launched that fanatic when he flew up there. And the way it happened, he was basically flying over the top of my chariot. So I launched one fanatic out the back and one towards the front. But normally I would have been able to just kill that engineer outright. But hopefully with a fanatic and make him fly through it or hit him with it. But it didn't work out. Just a weird way the models were positioned. So on my turn, charged my wolf chariot into the clan rat unit. My other wolf chariot hit that rat, or actually he fled with the rat dart, and I rolled boxcars and went all the way out to there and caught it and reformed. The building is going to help my charge out here. That way I just kind of clip him. Mangler squig dropped short. I was trying to angle the green one to go through those slaves and basically hit the storm vermin popping out and popping through, but just was about 2 inches short. The red one's just parking itself right in front of the storm vermin unit. They're headed that way. My pump wagon does hit that engineer. Here, I move up to get 8 inches away, and I launch my 2 fanatics, and both of them drop short, but they're just kind of in the way of that help pit. That fence really kind of messed me up because I didn't want to. Well, the fanatics will die if they hit that fence. So my Black Orcs attempted to charge, and I needed to roll pretty low, and I miffed that. I rolled snake eyes, so they scoot an inch up. Here's my charge, my chariot. I'm pretty happy about that. Do some impact hits. He can't hardly. He made way with his BSB, but other than that, I think his BSB put a wound on my chariot. I took out the back rank of them. He holds though with the rule. His doom wheel tries to. I believe maybe he didn't come on the board or off the board last turn, but I did make him run away with that out of control. But he falls short of my chariot. His help pit falls short of my Savage Orcs. It was very happy. I felt like it was redeeming for my failed Black Orc charge. So he drops short. He rolled really badly. So I'm looking good there. He charges my Night Goblins with his slaves. I don't remember how he... Oh, he moved his one skirmish unit onto the Mangler Squig and killed them. And I believe these slaves walked right through that other Mangler Squig and did a few wounds to the slaves. Here's the right-hand side here, looking good for me. He hits the Night Goblins with the dreaded 13th to even the odds up a little bit. Kills quite a few. So starting at a disadvantage there. And the Doom Wheel misfires its zap and does a wound to itself, and then it fails out of control and goes flying back off the board. So that Doom Wheel is not having a good day. He does finally kill the Wolf Chariot, but he can't really go anywhere because of the building. So that's probably the end of his turn. It's going to be starting my turn. And let's see, my Black Orcs finally charge. Now I charge, and then my Fanatics went through and into that combat. We weren't sure. I think they would have died as soon as they hit the trees, so they'd hit the Hell Pit and then the Black Orcs. My opponent was a little bummed about that, so I went ahead and just did the damage to myself, took off, and I roll a 6, of course, and kill 6 of my Black Orcs with it. Did nothing to the Hell Pit due to his saves. My one set of trolls go up and kind of to redirect the Storm Vermin. I figured they got a Flame Banner and they'll wipe them out, but I was just kind of buying myself some time for the Savage Orcs to get there. And I kind of figured, give me a good chance. My General's unit is right there. Get a flank charge, tie up with the champion. And on the far right, you see my trolls made that charge into his Plague Monks. I figured my trolls would get wiped out, but they did really well. He popped his banner. I did get the spell off where his initiative was lowered, so we went at the same time, which kind of helped me. Got a few more attacks before I'd lost some guys. And with my stomps, trolls are doing a good job up there against those plague monks. Tried to get my other spell off where I would he'd have to reroll 6s, but didn't quite do that. Here he charges me in the side. In all reality, he was way too close to his hell pit, and if he would have normally charged, he would have just clipped with maybe one guy. We're kind of learning as we go. And these are new units to him, so I went ahead and just let him get into the side there, which I knew would be a pretty big mistake with the fanatic, and then now the hell pit. I didn't kill him on my turn. Obviously, he's got 2 wounds left. He's taking out like 5 guys a turn with the feed. He's just eating black orcs like they're candy. But gets his skirmishers in the side. There's a lot of like 12 strength 5 attacks. And here's my trolls again, battling it out. I go ahead and bail with my BSB out of the other troll unit. He's headed for that warp lightning cannon. Probably not the smartest thing in the world, but I figured, what the heck. Didn't want him to get killed by Queek the Head Taker, because he would rip him apart. So probably in hindsight should have charged those trolls into the slaves, since I knew they were going to get sacrificed. He would have charged them anyway and just repositioned my goblins. But just kind of messing with this list and having a good time. As you can see, my Doomwheel did charge into the slaves. I was pretty excited about that. 2d6, strength 4. Yeah, they didn't do hardly anything. My Night Goblins are holding their own. I'm actually winning these combats. He's just steadfast with a leadership 10. So my Night Goblins are okay, but they're not doing. It's just a giant waste of time in the middle there. My Chariot up there on the far left did get into the back of that Clan Rat unit with his BSB, did a number to him, but they're steadfast even with 1 rank and some extra guys. On his turn, his Stormbreamer unit do charge the trolls. I'm not exactly sure what I was thinking there. Just kind of threw away 210 points, but that's what happened. He did a number to him, wailed on him, chased him down, and rolled like 12. And ended up in the side of the Night Goblins, which is fine, because I've got my big Savage Orcs there doing nothing. I think they might have failed an animosity or something at some point, because they're just waiting to get into the battle. So I'm hopeful that, if I don't have to frenzy charge anything, that I'll be able to reform and face those guys and take them out. Here, the Hell Pit. I do kill the Hell Pit with my last remaining guys, but I break and flee. He does not catch me, but I'm going to need Snake Eyes to rally. Now, on the next turn, we end up calling the game due to time, but you can see my Savage Orcs there. As long as I don't have to frenzy charge those skirmishers, I'll be able to reform. If we were going to play a turn 4, then I'd be able to get set to take care of those Stormbreamer. And I got my command unit back there. I could probably charge it's right on the line whether I can charge the side of those slaves or it'll be in the front. I should have kind of scooted up, been more aware of that and scooted up. He does break my Chariot back there, and he actually runs it down. But at this point, we start doing some math, and we total it up. It's the end of turn 3. We just played a quick game. All said, it ends up being a draw. His engineer, I do kill his priest out of the plague monk unit right at the end. So his characters that I killed, and it's a wash. I think it's a 60-point difference, but it was a fun game for a quick battle. I'm not a big fan of these Night Goblins without some kind of character in the front to do some combat res. But I hope you enjoyed the quick report, and we'll try to get some more up a little faster than I did last time. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a good weekend.